Hello, hello, good morning everyone. It's Julia here and it's the look of the day. Blue skies out my window looking pretty nice. A little chilly, but it's spring and I'm good with that and I'm happy about it because I have a fun look that is inspired by spring because I just love purples. Do you guys love purples? It's like one of those colors that looks great on every eye color because it's like a neutral tone, so it looks great no matter what eye color you look. So one of my favorite looks using our Splurge Cream Shadow today, my favorite color, Noble. So I'm going to show you that. But first I wanted to talk about our monthly special. So every month we have a special. We call it Customer Kudos, and it's a bundle of products, usually our most popular products, and you get a discount. So that's a great thing, right? And our special this month is a foundation bundle. It is the Flawless 4, and I'm wearing it today. Just incredibly flawless, beautiful foundation. And in this collection, or in this bundle, you get 4 things. Oop, and I left one on the other desk. 1 second. So you're going to get, here, I'm back. You're going to get our glorious primer, and that's going to prepare your face for makeup. So you put this on after you do your morning skincare routine and before you put your makeup on. So first you put down your foundation or your primer. So you're going to get this, and then our liquid foundation and our skin perfecting concealer along with this brush. So you get all 4 of these products, which gives you the perfect flawless skin foundation look for $99. So $99, that comes to about $40 off if you were to buy each of these individually. And I mean, you can't live without both of these together, and you can't live without the tool that makes the product work, and you can't live without a good primer so that your makeup lasts all day. So you're saving about, I think it's $40 than if you bought each one of them separate, which is about a 28% savings. So incredible deal. This lasts all month, and we have 11 shades to choose from, and I can help color match you. So if you need help with a color match, let me know and I can hook you up. And I absolutely love these together. This by itself is it's a liquid to powder finish, and you shake it up real good, squeeze it out the bottle, off the top, because it's a squeeze bottle eyedropper. You shake it up so the product's nice and evenly distributed, and then it has this dropper, and it's very liquidy. And you just put that on a couple drops onto your brush, and I'll do a demo where I use this right straight from the beginning, but just as an overview, you drop the drops on the brush, and then you kind of spot it on there, and you let that warm up to your skin temperature, and then with circular motions, you come in with this brush, and you get this beautiful and powder finish. So it starts as a liquid and it buffs out to a matte powder finish. It's absolutely gorgeous, flawless look. I'm wearing it today. Take a look. Isn't that pretty? And this is a medium coverage and it's buildable. So I usually start with a light coat and then kind of let that set a little bit, and then I come back to other areas that needed a little bit more coverage. But what I also like to do is mix a little bit of this together before I put this on. So I have my little mixing tray. I can show you right here. It's a little bit messy, but I have my little mixing tray, and I will just mix a little bit of the concealer right in with the liquid foundation, and that gives me a little bit heavier coverage. So you can wear it really light and sheer, or you can build it up, or for even heavier coverage you can mix them together. So more than one way to use this product, and just a matter of getting to know what you like and just how to use it and how to apply it correctly. So you get all of those 4 items. Again, the primer, the liquid foundation, the Skin Perfecting Concealer, and the foundation brush. Super, super soft, and it has this little hole right here. And what that does is it helps aerate the foundation as you're buffing, so you get a really nice even coat on your face. So that is our special, $99. Again, you're saving $40 by getting the bundle, and I think it's 28% off if you bought them separately. So snatch one of those up. Let me know if you need help color matching. So anyway, the rest of my look for the day, after I did my flawless foundation, I did come in with some blush, because blush is a must, because the foundation is just evenly making your skin tone even color, and it's hiding kind of blemishes, and basically your face, I call it base face, it's lacking color and depth. It's just like this blank canvas. So then by adding some blush to your cheeks, you're bringing back some natural color, and it's just going to make you look alive and fresh. And I usually just put a little bit up onto the outer eyes there, and it just creates a more natural, because you know your cheeks are rosy because you're, you know, maybe the sun has hit it, or you're just like alive and fresh, and some of that color will be coming into your eyelids here. So just very, very subtle. Whatever's left on the brush, I just kind of dab it a couple areas there, and sometimes I even pull it in above my my hairline and on the side, just to kind of create even color, because it's kind of weird when you only have that one color like spotted right in one area. You need to kind of make the whole face cohesive. So this I used today. This is color Scandalous, and just beautiful rosy color. So I use that on my cheeks. I also use a little bit of bronzer, and this is color Hermosa, and I use that just below the cheeks just to kind of bring in again some more color. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it and a little bit more depth, so it makes my cheekbones look a little bit higher because it's a little bit of a contour. I did do a little contour with a pressed powder. So I took our pressed powder. This is color Charmeuse, and it's just a little bit darker than my skin tone, a couple shades. And I used that on the sides of my nose to define my jawline, and on the hollows of my cheek, just to give my face a little bit more depth and warmth. And I did set my foundation. So the setting powder, actually the pressed powder that I was just showing you, I used it also sets your foundation. I did use a little bit of a lighter shade, that's my skin tone shade, and I used that on everywhere that I didn't use concealer. Like for my eyes, I use a lighter shade of concealer, so I didn't want, so it like kind of brightens up this high point of your eyes and above your cheeks, and just kind of brightens and looks a little bit more alive. But I add, in those areas, I use Arbor Hold's setting powder, because I spent time highlighting, and then I don't want to come in back with my darker powder, so I use our translucent setting powder. Am I a little bit scattered today? I'm kind of all over the place. But you guys get what I'm talking about. I've been doing these lives every day, and I hope you're enjoying them. Because I'm having a blast just kind of hanging out with you guys in the mornings. I know it's kind of early. I don't get a lot of audience at this hour, but I know you guys are going to pop on later and take a look. So that was kind of my base look. Now for the eyes. Okay, check it out, ladies. Isn't this pretty? It's just like this gorgeous, sparkly purple. You see that? So I used today on my eyes our Splurge Cream Shadows, and I started off, this is probably my favorite color. So it looks like this, Splurge Cream Shadow, and this is color Noble, and it is a beautiful, very shimmery purple. Not a bright, intense purple, but kind of more of a grayish purple. Just gorgeous, and just take a look at that. And the color is buildable, so if you want a really light kind of pale, a hint of color with a little bit of shimmer. You just put it on ever so slightly and it's just this like pretty subtle look. But it does dry to a powder finish. So it goes on as a cream, dries to a powder, super blendable and buildable. So I actually came back with kind of 3 layers to kind of build up that color that I wanted. And I just use our cream shadow brush. It's designed for it, which is really great because it's tapered. So I use that to get the product on there, and I also use that to pull it down underneath my lower lash line. So I can just come in with the brush and apply that. You kind of need a firm brush like this, so if you don't have our cream shadow brush, which you should because they designed it specifically for it, it's firm, it's synthetic, and that really helps move the cream shadow along your lids. So I used that all over my lid, and then I used a darker splurge very subtly. I didn't do like a huge smoky look because I think it just looks so pretty. But I did come in with our matte cream shadow in the color Magnificent, which is a black matte, and just like a little bit on the outer corners and blending into the crease, and just really blended it out. So you might not even, I mean, I'm not even sure. I can tell that it gets darker on the outer corner because I blended it so well. But those are the 2 colors I used. You can use the Noble just by itself, just on your lid, and it's so pretty. Whether you do a light coat or you build it up for a more intense color, it's very, very pretty. Oh, look at that. I just love that. It's probably, like I said, my favorite one. And then what else did I do? I curled my lashes, and then of course our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. It's a 2 tubes. You get a fiber and a gel. So you first put on the gel, and that primes it and wets it, your lashes, for the fibers to attach to, and you let that kind of dry and set, and then you come back again with the fibers, and that just seals the deal for beautiful lashes. You can do more than 1 coat. So what I did today, I did 1 overall coat, and then I came back in the same step, gel, fiber, gel. But when I came back for my second step with the fibers, that looked like this, little tiny layers. I just focused that on the outer top areas of my lashes, and I'm just pressing it on. Really different application than any mascara that you would put, because you're more like pressing. So I have a separate tutorial on how to use these. If you would like a little bit more info, you gotta snatch these up, and I will show you a video on how to apply our Fiber Lash Mascara. And then my eyes, I did a little bit of extra liners. So my black eyeliner for my upper waterline, that just helps my lashes look even more full at the base of my lashes. And then I used our silver eyeliner pencil called Polished for my lower lash line, and that just brightens and adds a little bit of extra shimmer. So that's just right in this area here, my lower waterline. And so that was my eyes. And then for my lips today, I wanted to do something kind of pink to go with the purple, and of course my top is all about purple and pink. So I grabbed our lip liner, and this is color Punchy, just this beautiful pale matte liner, and I used that. I first lined and then I filled it in, so it was a full coverage. I let that set a little bit so that it because our liners, they go on kind of creamy and blendable, but once they set, they stay put. So I let that sit for a little bit, and then I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a gloss. So I grabbed a lip gloss, and this is color Lovesick, and it is this really, really pretty light coral pink, and it has a little bit of sparkles to it, just very subtle. Let me show you on my hand, just swatch it by itself so you can see that. So it's a very translucent color, so you really see your lips underneath, and it just has a really pretty shimmer to that. And that is our lip gloss. Lucrative lip gloss. It has a little mirror, which makes it really easy to to apply. So I can just come in. I don't think I need an extra coat, but to show. Really, really pretty. So that is color Lovesick. And I think that's for the most part my look for the day. Let's see if there's anything else that I have. Oh, my brows, of course. I can't forget my brows. Our I can't speak today. Brow Obsession palette. This is for my color, which is dark brunette. We have 3 of these palettes, so blonde, brunette, and dark brunette. And the 2 powders and the setting wax. And you also get a highlight in both a matte, kind of a pink color, and a champagne shimmer. So that is what I did on my eyes and my lips. And you know what? I might just come in with a little bit of luminizer. And I just love this fan brush. And I might just grab color, see if I have it on hand here, Iridescent. And so these are the last one you pick up, right? It's just the way what life works, right? You're looking for something, you gotta dig for it. This is our powder luminizer. And it comes a little compact with a cute little mirror. I won't blind you guys though. With a cute little mirror. And what I do is I just take the fan brush, get a little bit of product on there, and just come with like little butterfly strokes on your upper high points of your cheeks. And then you can come on right below your brow, and that is just going to kind of brighten, add a little bit of shimmer. And you can go on the top of the brow, so go on the outer top, and just kind of blend it out. Really pretty, very subtle kind of look. You have a little bit more control with the powder and the fan brush, because the fan brush really just lets so much air kind of come in that makes it very even distribution. Let's see if I can see the side. It's like little butterflies. I love, love, love this brush. So that would just give a little bit of emphasis to my high points of my cheeks. Give a little bit of shimmer there. You can see. Again, you can apply it very subtly, or you can make it a lot more intense. You can use your finger just to come into the center of your nose and just down the bridge. Go very subtly. You can come in to your Cupid's bow area and kind of give a little highlight there. So that is the finishing touch, coming in with the luminizer. And so if you have any questions about any of the products that I've showed you, or any more in-depth tutorial, or how to get your hands on them, you don't want to miss out on this month's special $99 for all of this to create this beautiful, flawless foundation. So you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.